Hey. Well, let me just check how the actual background audio and everything is working out. Uh, okay, I can hear the music. I think even my voice is also clear. How do I? Okay, I think this is great. I'll leave this one at this. Now, the real one. Okay, so mainly for myself, right? What I am trying to do here is that's also a blunder, but yeah. So what I am trying to do now, if you have never heard, there's this framework called bubbletea. It's more of a library for golang, right? And I was interested in making some kind of terminal app. Never done it before, never done it. I'll keep probably doing it. It looks really fun, right? All the UIs and everything that, especially this I would say this library provides. And I know a little bit of Go. I don't really know much other than the syntax and the basic stuff. I really don't know like the context and some other stuff. So I would really like to learn that. So I thought, what would be better than just trying to dive into this library? I'll probably make some kind of serious app next time. But for the moment, what I would do, I would really love right. What I would really love to do is basically make some kind of simple app, probably like a chat-like interface. I'll try to make some kind of like chat GPT like a tool, right? On the terminal itself, where you can just type something and chat it, right? I'll probably won't implement the exact functionality, how to chat and that kind of stuff on the stream. We don't really have that much time. Not thinking of streaming for a longer time. But yeah, the time I'm going to stream, I'll probably just discover how the bubble tea works and everything happens out. I'll try to code some logic in the back end or on my own time, and I might show some final stuff on the stream again. But for now, I'm just gonna work with the bubble tea itself. Right now, that's out of the way. We're gonna actually start the work. I think the preview window, my head is in between the preview window. We'll see how that goes. And I'll just let's just get rid of this one. Okay. So we have this. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a new directory, and let's just name it AI chat. AI chat. Should we do that? What's a good name? It's a funny. What's a nice, funny, good name? I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. What's a great name to give this to this app actually? To chat. I chat now. Okay, now this is a problem. It's raining outside, and I don't know. The power might just go away. Right? That's one problem. So AI, just we won't waste our time. I'll just gonna name it AI chat. Right, and go here and go mod in it. So we make a new project. I'm gonna call it github.com/kubernetes/AI chat, right? I think that's funny. That's I'll at least keep the model name that I might name repo for the actual thing something different. But I think for now that's great. Now we have a go modify, right? Let's make a main.go file and import. Now what I would do, I would make func main. I hate this part for some reason. Oh, probably because I don't have a package. I can name it AI chat. That's fine, I guess. And format println. Let's. So LSP is working for some reason. Sometimes this happens with Go. It just does not show me any highlighting. And this just happens with the Go. Nothing. No other LSP does this. I'm not sure what is the issue. I just have to like exit, enter a few times. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I would split this thing again. Right, not this much, I'll keep this much. Okay, so run. Wow, as was weird. Go run main.go. Command line argument main is not a package. Okay, because I guess you have to name it main. There we go. Right. So that's great. So how bubbletea works, how it works. So it follows the Elm architecture, which I did not know before even I tried out bubbletea. But I think it has influenced a lot of stuff because I've seen this kind of thing all over whenever I'm kind of making some UIs and that kind of stuff. Right. And to be honest, I guess I can explain the today's stream. So bubbletea is a library which you can use to make terminal apps, right? Really cool looking apps. So if I have to show you some example, right? So you can see they are showing you some examples with this nice demo, right? And even better than that, I don't know if there are any other examples here. There are a few examples. If you search up, you will find really great apps made using bubbletea, right? So what I would like to do, I would like to now what you need to do, you need to make a model that what would be rendered to the front screen, right? And what I am trying to do, I am trying to basically make this thing, which is basically I would have a screen, not this color, definitely not that color. I would have this terminal screen, and I'm wondering, should I have chat at the bottom or chat at the top? I think we'll go chat at the bottom. At the moment, I'll go at the chat. I might have history on the side, but for now, I'll just have some kind of like chat at the bottom, right? So have some kind of typing option at the bottom. And if you type, your chats would appear here, right? And I'm thinking maybe if I can do one here and one here, that looks nicer, but I don't know how great that is. And usually terminal experiences, how they are done. You have some kind of really username here, right? Username here, and that looks kind of terminal interface like, and then you have some kind of response from here, right? So that kind of like a normal chat interface, I would say, look like in a terminal app. So we definitely want to make something similar to this. Now with the bubbletea, right? With the bubbletea, you have to define this model of what your view, right? Your view actually looks like in the what we can say, I guess, what your app view looks like. Now what my app view looks like is basically, I would say, this text box at the bottom and this kind of list like thing at the top, right? So we definitely need to think about that. So there's this model, choices cursor selected, I guess. Net model t command. That should be better. Yeah. So what I was trying to say, now that's the model, right? That's how we define it. And how you handle window, that kind of stuff. So what I would actually like to do is I actually like to go to the bubbles example, because I'm just gonna steal some code. I'm not gonna steal actually, but we will look into it actually, right? So bubbles is another package. Basically, it's built on top of bubbletea, but it provides you some nice components, right? So we have text input, which we would like to use, and we also have a I guess list. We are not going to actually use the list component. We don't really need the list. What we need is, I guess, a bit different. Viewport. I guess viewport could be a thing because we still need to scroll some stuff, right? That's definitely one. As you can see, right? Oniata. These are the examples from bubbles, and that's a viewport. That might be useful actually. This is a list-like thing. I don't have. Not this could be a thing, but the problem with this one, it's more like select, right? It's more like select thing. Maybe we can fashion that into something that we can use, right? Kind of like a name at the top, message at the bottom. Probably message at the top, name at the bottom, because you don't really want to have highlighted thing at the top, right? You can remove the filtering things and stuff like that. Timer stopwatch help. Yep, I guess we can start. So I have to define a message, obviously, right? I'm gonna define it as a type of struct. And what a message would be, right? A message would be basically the name, right? The username. The username would be a string, and the message. Message body. I guess we're gonna say body, which would also be a string. I think that works out. I don't really want to do anything more. That works out actually. So basically have that thing to be rendered as a list. The example we saw here, where this one, yeah. We have to implement this list interface, which is here. What I would do, I would get this package first of all. So, not that. So we want the list only, right? Only want the list one. I'm just gonna check on how the stream sounds with my own sound actually. It was actually great. I think the stream is going great. Right. Okay, so the list package. I don't really need this. We can have, and we also need bubbletea, right? We also need bubbletea, which is this package, right? So I'm gonna say t. Thank you. Go more tidy. Oh. Okay, we got that. And why are you not LSP? Please behave LSP. Okay. So now I need to implement how the filtering works. Now I actually don't really need filtering. Let's just see if we can get away with not actually defining the filtering thing, right? Maybe you can define it. You can kind of search through your messages maybe later on. But I guess I will just define it at the moment, right? So I will have a func called filter value, and it's on top of message, right? So message. I'm gonna keep it public at the moment. So if you don't know in the Golang, if you keep something capitalized from the beginning it will actually be turned into a public variable. I'm just gonna keep it public at the moment. I don't really need to think about it later. So we have that filter value, and I think what comes out of it is string, right? We need to return a string. So I'm going to return body, because we actually want to filter from body and not from the username. I guess that works. So just copy it, right? Now that, and now you need to define what would be the title component, right? So if you actually look into the list, let's just go back to the list. Where did the list go? Yeah, so here you can see there is a title component, and then there is there's this little description thing, right? So what I want to do, I want to actually make this top component actually and like an actual message, right? I'm not sure how the wrapping thing will work out. We're just gonna see. Actually, we're just gonna see how that works out. We might make our some kind of something of our own, right? We might not use it later on, but I just want to have it at the moment using this list, because it's easier to work with at the moment. So I'm just gonna use this list, and the top one is title, the bottom one is description. So how that works out, how bubbletea knows what to render, right? How that bubble knows how to render something at the top is you have to define a title, right? Return something from that item as a, so in my case, the structure body as a title, right? So my body will be actually rendered at the top, and same goes for this. So what would be return use as a description? So I am actually going to use the username, right? Name of that user as the title. Oh, sorry, as the description, right? So that should work out. We have basically implemented the this thing. Func, right? Or func. So that is defined, right? The message structure, right? How the message structure look, that model actually, right? That single message we have defined how it looks as a structure, but how the entire UI actually renders, we have not defined it, right? To do that, we have to define something called a model, right? And we are going to use one, which is the list model, right? We are going to just use one from the bubble itself. You can make your own. You can make your own custom UIs, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do that in the moment. It's just easier to work with this one. The one the one we would be using would be the model itself. I'm gonna again keep it public. I'm not going to think about keeping it private at the moment. So it would again be a struct, and it would need so I can name it messages. I can name it chat, I guess. And just let's just name it something that's plural, I guess. Messages. That's horrible, I guess. Chat list. That's also horrible. Not chat of a message, I guess. Chat of message. Right. So basically, what would happen, right? Now we have defined message struct for this singular item, but for this entire thing, right? This entire model, we have to define some kind of other model, right? Which is this other struct. Now I'm going to define this model as a struct, this chat as a list, right? We have a list dot, I think it's a model, right? So we are using this list thing from here, right? That's should be enough. We don't really need to use anything more than that. Now, I'm gonna actually name it list. I guess that's a little more out there, and it's less confusing than chat, I guess. Or I can maybe keep it, just gonna keep it chat, right? So now we have defined a struct for this entire chat interface, and not implemented the actual interface for the list, right? We have just defined it. So to actually define how the bubbletea will render the whole thing, I'm pretty sure you have to define. I'm just gonna go to the default example. We have to define a few methods, right? We have to define few methods. Init is one, obviously, right? Your model has to have an init method. I'm not sure why it always returns a nil. I'm not sure exactly, right? I'll find out what this init method actually means sometimes, I guess. There is update method. So this, I think this looks more a game loop kind of thing, right? You have your start method, you have your update method that keeps rendering the stuff, right? And as you can see, that thing returns a T model and a T command, right? So we have a T model, we have our own T model, just like this here, right? We have this model, and we also have a T command, something that will be passed from bubbletea to us. Now, to actually give a look at it, right? What I will do, I would actually, now this example for some reason, some weird reason, did not work that great for me, right? But okay, we will be implementing something similar. So let's just go back. So first of all, let's just implement that init method. So m model, right? It's on the model, and let's call it init, and it returns a t dot command. Returns a t dot command, and that would be nil. I'm not sure why nil, but let's just go. So m model. Now I did something stupid last time, which is I tried to modify this thing inside itself, right? And while doing that, I forgot to actually use it as a pointer, and it took me like 3 hours, 1 to 2 hours, I guess, to properly debug just the smallest program imaginable to the mankind. T dot model and t dot command, right? That's what would be returning. Now this would actually get a message, not our message. It would get a t dot message, right? It would get actually a t dot message. Now this, I think this is kind of confusing, but no, that's not a problem. So what t dot message is, what we can do, basically we can switch on it, right? We can do a switch on t dot message, and now I am forgetting how the fucking switch works, right? What is it, like? It's message, I think. Message type, case is, I guess, t dot window size message, right? And here we actually want to do something. Now I'm gonna do what we want to do. We want to actually render things, right? Now this is basically saying that when so the update event would actually be called every render frame, that kind of thing, just like a game loop would do. And every frame of that moment, right, what we would get what's continuously happening, right? So it could be a keystroke, it could be a new rendering frame, it could be anything. We are saying whenever the window size message, right, a window update kind of message, right, which is like initialization message, I'm giving you a size of the window, that kind of message pops in, what we want to do, right? And we want to basically do one thing, and that thing is we want to set the size of that window. And for that window is basically for us would be what is it actually? I forgot. Oh yeah, it is set size. Okay. So as you can see, it takes width and height, and that width and height we can take in from some message. Where do we take that? Oh, you have to extract it. Okay. So basically, you do shadowing. Okay, it makes it clear, I guess. So we want, first one is width, I guess. So width. and second one is a height, right? We have that, and I think that is pretty good. What we would need a command, which is a t dot command. And where would we get that from? We would get it from, we get a model, and we would also get a m.list m.command. Okay, that's how they do it. So for us that would be m.chat and command, and what we want to do, we want to basically do this thing, which is m.chat.update, I guess. Yep. And if I do that, right, if I so we're gonna provide list.model and a t.command. So for list.model, I think they just passed a message, which is what coming in. I think that works. I'm just gonna pass in message and then do a return on m and then command, right? So we are returning what we. Why are you not working? Type model is not a model. Okay, I'm not sure. So last time I actually forgot to make this thing a pointer. I'll actually make sure I make this thing a pointer. I'm not sure why they don't have it as pointer. Maybe I actually don't need a pointer, but they are modifying something here, right? We'll just see if we need it or not. Variable type of model as a t model. Is it because you forgot to implement something? No, we have the method. Oh, because we don't have a view method. Okay. So this is complaining because we still don't have, we still have not implemented how this thing would actually be rendered, right? So to do that, we're gonna define a view method, right? And that view method would actually return a string, because this is the terminal app, right? So everything that is being rendered is actually like a string. And for us, that would be m.chat.view. Because this is just the list from bubbles, right? We are just using the one that defined the bubble itself. So hot in here. So we're just going to use this one. Now, as you can see, it has stopped complaining, right? Because we are properly implementing the whole model at the moment. Pretty much, I guess the whole as much code as we can do is done, right? The main thing that remains now is we can actually make something. Now the way we're gonna make something is we have to define a list, right? We have to define let's just define some chat messages, right? I'm just gonna make a chat, and a chat would be a list dot item, right? A list dot item, and that list dot item would contain a message, right? Because our message actually implements the item interface, right? Now if please, okay, so we have two fields. We have username. We have a username. Let's just give it a kubernetes as a username, and we have a what we had a body, right? And body would be hi, hello. And what we would do now we're gonna, right, I'm gonna yank it. I'm gonna basically 5 times paste it, and I'm gonna change some names. I'm gonna say bot, right? Bot, because this would be a bot interface. Oh, hi kubernetes, I guess. Yep. And I would say, are you really a bot? I guess I can come in as a bot and I can say, yes, am I am a LLM AI. I guess bot. I just say that is cool. That is cool, and I think that should be enough. That should be enough messages at the moment to have it, to have something on the screen. Now, what we are going to do basically, we're going to define a new model, and that would be a model which would have a chat, and chat would have a chat. Chat would actually have a list dot new default delegate, if I'm correct, because I think that's how you have to do it. Oh, just new. Oh, the second parameter actually is new. Okay, that's the way it works. Okay, we'll just check why is the method is like that. So it's not chat. It is basically so list dot new, and we'll check what parameters it takes. It takes list items, right? That's one. Delegate. I'm not sure what delegate exactly means, but I guess it means something. We'll probably figure out at some point. For me, the messages are the chat, and as would be list new default delegate. I think this is basically how the list is rendered. I'm not exactly sure, but maybe. And width and height. It asked for width and height. I think by default they provided 0, 0. I had some issues with this one. We'll just see if we face some issues. That means we'll probably have to fix something here. Now we can give it a title, right, that appears at the top, which is actually have to show you. Oh, wow, it's just okay, just dying. Can you not die? Okay. Yeah, title at the top, right? That's the actual title, and I am going to just name it chat. Yeah, chat. We'll find some better name. I will find some funny and nice name actually. Now we have our model defined properly. Now what we need to make, we need to actually make a program, right? So that would be t dot. I think it's yep. Right? We pass it a model. Now what we actually need to do, we actually need to run it, and when we run that program, right, we p dot run, right, it gives us a model back and it gives us an error, right? So obviously we need to actually handle that error, right? So I'm going to ignore the model and I'm going to get the error, right? And we're gonna say if error is not equals to nil, and if error is not equal to nil, what we would do, we would basically let the user know there was an error, right? There was an error while running the program, and we're gonna do OS. Can you import it? I think it did import it. I'm just gonna say a non-exit code, right? So expected a Boolean expression. Just a comma, or is it this? Oh, it's like this. Wait, is it that? I'm always confused with the Go, how the Go thing works out. Huh. But that's not using program anywhere. I guess we can just, rather than using one horrible so we have that, and I guess we pretty much have everything that we need. We are setting the height, we are setting everything, and that's pretty much it. Our code does look a little bit different because we are doing a little bit different stuff, but go more tidy. Finally, main dot first time. Okay, this did not happen last time I tried it, it just failed, and this time around it actually worked. It actually worked, like, for the first time running this thing. So That's actually cool. That's actually really great. You can even do a filter. So if I just want to check, I want to check a message which had LLM. Right, that's great. Now, I would like to do a few things, which is one, I would like to hide the count, which is at the top. I'm not sure if we are able to do it or not, but I guess we can try. This filter thing, I'm wondering, should we have it or should we not have it? Not, we'll probably hide it at the moment. I'm not sure exactly, right? So now one thing I'm actually going to do is get in it, which so dumb we have not done at the moment. Is it? There is a command that gets all the go get. It's not go get. Not. I just don't care. Git commit -p and commit this, commit that, and commit that. All we're gonna commit everything, and we're just gonna say made a simple list, I guess, and that should be enough. What I would do, I would also keep it on my repo because I'm gonna work on this one. Just make a new repo. So you guys can have it from here, I guess. AI chat terminal. I'm gonna keep it public at the moment. Should we have a git ignore file? At the moment, I don't think we will need one. But just git remote add. We need this. Okay, we have a simple thing and we want to do few stuff. We actually want to add a little text box at the bottom which would be actually focused at the moment, right? And not the list thing which is like interactive, but I guess cool. The list thing won't be focused. The actual box would be focused. Now, I think, how do you do the layouts? I'm not exactly sure. Let's just see bubbletea talks. Is this one? I don't think so. This would be the docs. Yeah, I don't think these are the docs. Oh man, I hate these Go docs. Because I don't even know how you do multiple layouts. Layouts. Bubbletea. golang layouts bubbletea. Okay. Damn, I was not even able to type this much. Bubbletea app template. Bubble layout. What is this actually? This looks like a cool package. Oh, that's actually really nice. Oh, that's actually like really cool. It's actually a cool package. Might need it later on. How do they have the layout things? I'm just gonna go take a look at the original bubble tea repo, and I will. Oh, format and layout tools for terminal application. Okay, lip-gloss. It does have cool layouts, I would say. So you define styles like this, colors like this. What we are looking for, we are actually looking for, not looking for this, we are looking for layouts. Here, I guess. I'm not sure how we would do the. You do layouts like. I thought there would be an easier layout on top of this one, like a more abstract way to do the layouts rather than me having to. I guess oh, okay, there is a join horizontal. Okay, joining the paragraphs vertical and center. What's a paragraph actually? I don't really know. It's a paragraph. Is it like a model? Let's just have the lip gloss package actually. How they ask you to actually. Bro, we're gonna. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Just just use this thing. Go. Can you do the thing? Go. Bro, I have this one at the top. Oh, the LSP. Oh, the LSP gave up, I guess. Oh no. I hate the experience, I would say. I think we have here. Okay. Oh, mod ID. Let's. Let's have this thing. Go get. Bro. The shit is there. Okay, Go is really frustrating to work with sometimes. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, I have the thing that the way it should have been defined. Oh, sorry. Are you mad because I'm not using this? Or let's just use. Let's just. Oh my. Was it mad because it was just there? Why is it mad actually? Expected declaration found. Does it? We have to do it like this way. Was it like Golang won't let you have is that kind of declaration out of a function or something like that? That's oh, that's kind of stupid, I guess. But yeah. So what I would like to actually have is I think I guess here you would do that. We'll just see some examples out there. Let's just check out some examples. Examples. Do you have some examples? Look at that. We have some examples. Oh, layout. Nice. What? Just see what we need. So lip close top. Join horizontal tabs. Wonder how do you do it? You do pass it to. Okay, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. Which is we would have to define a var style and a we'll just call it I guess app layout, and it would be lip clause dot join is vertical. so stupid. Lip lip gloss at bottom or lip gloss at top, I would say actually. Uh, we need a text box, and that would actually come from bubbles. Bubbles, text box, text. Is it just input? Oh, wow, it supports keyboard operations. Do I have to do everything here? Oh man, that's so much. Like literally just for a fucking text box, that's so much. Holy fuck, that's... Oh man, how much you have to do just for a text box? I guess on the wait, is it okay? Okay, this is not an example. I was actually checking the source. Okay, I'm stupid, I guess. Oh yeah, that was actually okay. That was actually the source code. I was thinking like that's so much for just like single text box as a having to code. That was actually the source code. So you create a model with text input dot model, I guess. Wait, how would you actually do this? Let's just search examples, lip gloss, bubble. Multiple models. Yes, like do you need? Oh, there's a video. Right. Oh, oh, that's so much. Oh, you don't actually want to do that much. I just want to have the UI. Holy fuck, that's like... No. Oh, I hate the... Why? Stop. This is like... this is like extremely professional thing. I don't really need this much. What I need... What I actually need is I just want to have two things. Right? Two things. Not what should we do? We should just make a new model that would display that would actually just display the text box, I guess. Then I would try to combine that code. Yeah, that How do you project registration state? Entry view. We don't really need views. We just have like a single layout, so we don't really need that. It's t dot model. That's a t dot model. Repository, start tree, entry point. And like this, I guess. It's a main model. Okay. So you do need multiple models, I guess. So I guess you still need multiple models. What thing you do based on the state, how actually you decide the state, I'm not exactly sure. We don't actually need the state. Okay. So this is more like, I guess, multiple models you have, like multiple screen, that kind of stuff. We don't actually have that. We have something more of a nested UI. Nested UI. Oh, this one. I think we need more like something like this. So m.input.value, create project command, rename project. Is it wait, what I think what we can do, where is the, I have to go to the YouTube, I guess. Is there example? Please do not play it. Please do not play it. Okay. Slowly repo examples. I think this is the code. So I just want to check how to do two things, like, right? Because if you think back, right, what we had, we don't have multiple screen, and at the moment we just have a single chat like thing right at the top. We're just going to use the list for it and a text input at the bottom. Now to do that, project journal to project entry chewy constant command entry project. It's constant. Let's just grep for input. Oh, you have it as, okay, so you can just have it as a, I guess, the model in it, project.go. Right, so you just have it as a text input dot model. Where does the text input come from? It comes from bubbles, obviously. Now, okay, this is something, definitely this is something that we want actually. So text input dot new prompt placeholder project name limit word. So I think that's cool and all. I don't really need that. What I need is more nav list put input. Oh, okay. Wait, so that's still nil. That's okay. So that's what I thought. You would probably have to do it inside a view method, right? We just have a single screen. So we weren't wrong, right? And to us the default input is great. That's not, we probably want to do anything much other than that. So I think we can just do a text input new. I will just, so what I need here, I need what's the doc style actually? Let me just have a look. No, what we would need, I'm just gonna delete this. Now we actually need to. Oh, I think that music ended. A new one started. Let's just see if it's. And this is actually good too. Okay, that's not a problem. So I would actually like to go to that model. So let's just go to that model. And now I have a chat and I have a text input, right? Where user would type. I'm just gonna call it input. That's fine for me. And to get it, what we would have to do, we would have to get it from text. What was the package? It is text input also. Right, so that's kind of cool. Okay, it keeps complaining. So what here? Lip gloss, new style. Oh, not that. Yeah, this one. Okay, cool. Now we have a. We are using that one. Input. We're gonna use text input. Is it text input? Yeah, text input dot model. Oh, so okay, they follow a structure obviously. Stupid. Update. They are doing here. They're making a new model up here, and we don't want to do that. So we have to do that. Wait, why? Oh, okay, definitely works different than I thought. No, that's okay. That's just an init function. Okay. It's not a problem. For us, that would be again inside this here. Can we have it on a new one? So can I have it here? This should do it, I guess. Obviously now I still have to define how to do the view thing, right? Because if I probably run it now, if I had to do go mod, right? Go mod, right? So just run it once, and let's just run the wow. Go run main.go. Right? We still see the list, just list, right? Because the view method we have defined, it just shows us the view, right? It needs to just return a string. So I believe if we just do, right? So if we just do format dot s printf, does it work that way? I guess so. Right. So we just have a s slash n and then s, and we have m dot input dot view. It's not how you do it. Oh, we not have spaces. Oh, where do we accidentally went? So I think we have this. Just run it, I guess. Let's just see what do we see. Oh, we actually see input at the bottom, and it is not focused. I would say that it's definitely not focused by default. How do you bring the focus? How do you actually get the focus on that thing? Oh, key message if input dot focused, else switch if key matches create. Okay, so I have to do this m dot input dot focus, I guess. m dot input dot focus. Now I want to focus it always. So what I would do, m dot input dot focus in the update itself. Here, I think here it works also. So m dot input dot focus. Oh, can you see? It's actually focused, right? So if I, okay, doesn't matter if it's focused actually. I can't still type because this thing is still taking the still taking the focus. Wait, they have a list here. How they are not focusing on it? So what is this? Hmm. 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 I have to do this, I guess. What is the focusing dot input dot focus? I don't want to actually. I mean, I want to. Wait, can you not have it? Can you not have the list to be interactive? Like, do nothing. List as, just check actually. Why we are thinking 2D. Uh, m dot chat dot. Wow. Filtering enabled. Set status bar. Set filtering. Disable. That's a lot of method. We'll just go over, I guess, all of them. So from top, title, var, print, index, read, cursor, update, set item, set size, cursor of full help. Short help, show title, insert item is filtered, remove items, show filter, receipt filter, show delegate, show help, stop spinner, selected item. I literally want to disable everything. I'm not. Can you not have? Can you not have list and a text? Okay, can you not have a list and a text input at the same moment? Because I do not want the list to have any input. List to actually have any input. Right? What? Okay. That's not what I want. Filter. I think we can disable. It's set filtering enabled. We don't want to do that obviously. Show help, show title bar, show filter. Show pagination. Set filtering. Just let's just disable this. Set filtering enabled equals to false. Set help, and change it to set help, show help. Oh, okay, this is interactable by default, I would say. uh how do you bring the focus onto it? Is it because we are doing it first and then that thing happens? Okay, it is there, it is there. Okay. Oh, is it because... Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. So I do not want to capture the command from here. Definitely. What I would like to do, and what I would actually love to do, not just play around. Command. That was it, I guess, right? Text input. Okay, the text input. Like, you just focus, I guess. You don't have to do it. And as for command, let's just do command is m dot, oh, what was it? With text dot blink. Okay. What? But do we have to update the loop for this thing also? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this at the moment, and I would input cmd and yup. Like we... Oh wow, quit please. Why not quitting actually? What? Okay, we're not able to quit at all. What was it? Yeah, I chat. Oh, there's no AI chat. Let's just see go. Oh yeah, that one. So kill 88598. Okay, there we go. We're still not handling the input. I thought... just because we are not focused onto it. Dot input dot focus. Can you kill it? cannot kill it. Okay. Nice. What was it actually? I don't want to do this again and again. So what I would actually do is ps grep was it run is gonna grep for main.go. That should do it. And gives me this, which I just want cut dash t space on space, and we want the, what do we want? We want the second, I guess. Oh, there's not f. What? Oh, it's not space, it's a tab. How do you do the tab thing? I don't really know. And I think the way I would figure it out, let's just do a notepad. Let's just copy tab from here. Damn bro, can you not? Cut tab terminal. Cut tab. Okay. Or you can do it like this, I guess. It returned literally everything. So wondering what I am actually trying to do. I just want the, Amber, can you not? Okay. Yeah, bro, do I really have to actually? Okay. We will do this. Slash t, convert slash to a space. No. If this thing is not, it's not working actually. Wait, default field for cut is the tab character they are saying. What am I doing then actually? No, it's not, I guess. What character is this actually? PS return code? No. Process ID. Wait, how would... Oh, you use... There is this command. pgrep dash... Oh, you can... Okay. So I guess, so if you do pgrep dash f and then main.go. Oh, that's way better. That's way better. I can just... Okay, you kill, please accept. Why would you not accept? Tgrep, what I can do then, I guess. So I guess if I want to actually just kill the process, right? Easily just have a process ID. I can just do pgrep -f and then main.go, right? Just like this. And I think you can see it, right? If I actually just want to so I think I can just record a shot up here, right? So if I want to have a process ID, right? On this is going to be actually a short, I guess, at this moment. Let me actually just pop it up, right? So if I actually right, so if I actually want to have a process ID of any running thing, right? Just so for me, this program, this is group program, this is actually running. I want to actually have the process ID of this thing. So how I can do that? I can use PS, and that would actually work. I can output the output of it to, right, to grep, and I would get the process ID, but it's not that usable, right? I actually have to parse it out of that thing. But the better way would be to just use this command called pgrep, right? So pgrep, you can just let it know -f main.go, and you would actually get the process ID just out of it. If you're thinking what would be the use of it, I can just pass the same thing to, let's say, kill. That's it. It terminated the whole thing. That's so cool. That was the whole shot, I guess. Should I do it again? I think I should do it again. That was not that great of a shot. So let's just see. So what I was trying to say, and not just let's just whoa, what happened there? Okay. So sometimes you have some programs that are just stuck on right? So you cannot quit out. But this is working. First time working. I'm not sure why did it work. We did not change literally any. Did it not run properly? I'm not sure exactly, but okay. We'll just do the short again. This was a surprise to me. So I had to. Sometimes you just have some programs that kind of get stuck, right? So I have this Go program. I'm not able to exit out of it. Doesn't matter what I do. So you have to just kill it. That was not great. I look like Slavoj Zizek trying to scratch his nose, I guess. Or do it again. I would do the short hole again. So sometimes that's better. So sometimes you have some programs that just kind of get stuck. With me, this is the Go program. I was coding and just got stuck. I'm not able to exit out of it, right? So what should I do, right? Usually I would just kill this program, but I have to know the process ID of this thing. Now I can do this thing where I can look using PS, right? I can using PS look for the main.go process, and I can find the ID, and then I can pass it to kill. That works, but that's kind of messy, right? I just want to do it in, let's say, a single command. So how would I parse this one out? Now to do that, there is actually a better command that's called pgrep, right? What pgrep would do, if you pass it any process thing, right? I just want to, let's say, grep main.go, or pass it and actually get just the ID back, nothing else, and that's the only thing I want. So what I can do with it, I can just pass this command as a substitute to my kill, and if I do that, you can see that program exited out, and now I have control over that terminal. That's it. That was the pgrep command. I think it's really great. I think it's really useful. Oh, I was okay. I'm so used to just stopping the recording. I was actually going to stop the streaming. That was stupid. Okay. So let's just see. We are getting some error. I can see that. We can actually type it, and that's actually great. Nothing happens. It would be cool if we just add some kind of list type. We'll try that one, I guess, for at least. I think I'll stop the stream at that. But if I try to kill it, right? Did not get any error. Okay, now we are getting some error reading input. I don't think that's error from my Go program. I think that's an error here. I would actually extend this thing. Okay, that's how up it go, I guess. So let's just do that. Right. So I think the way it works, I can have it now. I am focusing on that thing, and the way I think this would work is I would have a case for, let's say, enter, and I don't know how enter works. How is the enter defined? How is the enter defined? If key dot is focused, that's great. Constant dot key map dot enter. What is this actually? Nice of you to have. Okay. Huh. Is it just enter? Is it just enter text, I guess? So I guess I just need to listen to enter, I guess. Now, I think I need to listen to this one, which is case t.key message. Oh, Google, don't do anything. Okay. So I want to listen to this event called t.key message, and then I would like to you do this key dot matches. What is key actually? Is the array, I guess. What is key? It's from bubbles. Okay. Key dot matches message, and I think I have to provide the name, so I would do that. Here we would say t dot key message, and inside key message, right? Programmers, no, they don't do that. Okay, so what we would do, I have a if statement where I want to check if key. Now that key would come from bubbles. Thank you, bubbles. Let's see. Does it actually? Okay. Okay. Key dot matches, right? We want to match the message with message with enter key, right? If someone presses enter, I want to add a item to that list. So let's just do that. Cannot use enter. It is untyped. Key dot binding. Okay, what is key dot binding? Thought you can just add. Oh man, is I don't need. I mean, I'll do it at one point. I don't need it at now. What I need. What does key map with key? What is key actually? So that's the same thing. Change around key dot. Is it? Is that it? Okay. What does it say? What does it say? Untyped string constant binding opt value in argument. Oh my god. Okay, it needs key dot with keys. Okay. So still not there. Right? Key dot with key. I think finally it would let us do this. Holy, finally. Okay. It has second parameter help. I don't think it's needed, but just leave it at that. And once that happens, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. What we need to do. probably have to think about this batching thing. Append commands that they are doing, I think might face some issue. So what I want to do here, I want to m.chat the list. How do you do it? Returns the item. When I don't know, I think I would have to do this basically, I guess, which is have the items. Then I would have to do items equals to append, right? So items, okay, list dot items and append. What I would do, right? Appending to a slice. Okay, so what I would need to do, I would need to pass obviously items, and I would need to pass a new item. Now that new item, where would I get the value? Input dot value. Okay, so that would be m dot, and that would actually be a message, obviously. So a message, a new message. Title would be not title. Username would be my own name at the moment, right? Because I would be typing. I can do alternate thing where I'm typing, the bot is typing, or just leave it at that. A body would be the actual m dot input dot value. This should do it. And finally, I think we'll have to do this, which is set items. Items. So this, and I think does the whole thing. Might need to do that. Okay, it's actually working. Obviously, we can't scroll the list thing, but it worked. Let's just exit. Okay, this is not exiting. I'll have to think about how to actually properly exit this thing. Sorry for that. Hi again, this is me. That works so great. Oh, we can even do this thing, which is we can wait. M dot input dot set value. I have to kill it again. I have to actually look into how to properly handle. Hello. That works so great. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm already like more than enough in. I thought I would just stream for an hour. I think it's 1.5 hours at this moment, probably more than that, probably that much. So what I would do, I would stop at this because it's already quite late. And this is pretty much it. This is kind of what I wanted. I would still like to have some control over this list. This is not rendering that great. I don't want to select something. I want to have it scrolling all the time, right? Kind of like your chat messages. This text box is great, but we'll still have to have a little pizzazz, I guess, over here. That text box does not look that great. I'll probably do it with something like lip gloss. But I think this is great. This was really productive. What I would definitely do, I would actually commit what I have done, right? So stage this. Yeah, that works. It added a text input and rendering multiple bodies. So then I would also push it origin main. Okay, so in my own background, I would work on this. I would try to find some other stuff, look into how it kind of just works out. I might do a stream where I do some other stuff, this proceed on to this thing. But for the moment, I think this is it. I have pretty much done what I wanted to do. To kind of just figure out how the bubble tea thing works and how can I actually interact with it, right? We're still missing a good amount of component, but that's fine, I guess. We'll probably look into how to do it better, right? I'll actually make some kind of useful software, not just this thing. So that's for it. Thank you for actually being here. Bye.